I'm saying, who's the team that finished second when Pep was spending money? Klopp's Liverpool. No one gave Klopp's Liverpool the excuse that you're giving Arsenal right now. I'm not talking about who finished first. We
No,
agree.
no.
I think Liverpool will win the league next season. My point is the team that finishes second, aka Arsenal, is not going to get the excuse that Liverpool had an
And they
unprecedented
shouldn't
summer.
get excuse.
There you go. So that's the point. Because my point is not who's going to finish first. My point is, same way, no one gave Klopp that excuse. No one gave Mourinho that excuse. Even though they were successful at the football club, no one should give Arsenal, aka critics' point right now, body of work, Arteta last 5 years, 0 league titles, the excuse. So that's the point. Now, here's where Arteta would have gotten an excuse. Let's say 3 years ago when Saliba got injured, he won the Europa League and then they finished second. The year after that, they won the league title. Remember the year where they finished 2 points behind? Let's say they won the league. Okay, people would have given Arteta a bye. Because guess what? Now, in the last 3 years, you have one league title. Liverpool had an unprecedented summer, and you won the league. The problem is, here's where the logic falls down. Even without unprecedented summer, you didn't win the league. Even when City fell off, you didn't win the league. Even when you had no injuries and your opposition had injuries, you didn't win the league. Even when you were ahead of them by 8 points, you didn't win the league. So I've given you 4 scenarios of a title race, of which he's 0 from 4. So now what?
Nothing. All of these are failures.
Me and you have agreed since the season ended. If Arsenal signed Critic, David, myself, and you, they still have to win the league. No one cares. Literally, no one cares because the excuses have dried up. Had Arsenal been successful over the last 3 years, we would have given them a bye. We are all football fans. We understand how this shit works. We understand. Had Arteta won the league 2 years ago when City won it, no one would be sitting here going like, oh my God,
100%.
Arteta, blah, blah. No, because he won them the first league title in 20 years. So it makes sense to give him some time. So it makes sense to give him a bye. We get it. Liverpool had a big summer. But don't tell me now, 5 years of not winning the league, you come tell me, oh, Liverpool had an unprecedented summer.
You see the difference, guys? I never mentioned, in my argument here, I never mentioned Arteta. You guys see what I'm talking about? I never mentioned Mikel Arteta. Not one time in the whole argument, I mentioned Mikel Arteta.
I did, though.
You did. I didn't. Okay? Because I believe that if you're a big club and your manager has been there for that long, he has to win, or you try a different method or different tool. I never mentioned Mikel Arteta. I'm talking about Arsenal themselves as a football club. My question would be, what can Arsenal do to actually put themselves in the best place to win the title? Is there anything that Arsenal can do?
Sack Arteta.
Now.
Yes.
And hire a different manager today. Can someone give me if Liverpool are gonna sign Rodrigo and Isak, I want someone to tell me. And Arsenal signed Gyokeres, and I'm gonna assume that Arsenal will sign Eze, and that will conclude their window. Okay, that should be a very good window for them. Someone tell me, where are you, Ashraf? I thought you're not here. Someone tell me what can Arsenal sack Arteta and hire any manager to. That manager will give Arsenal a bigger chance of winning the title. Is that what you guys are saying? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, explain it. And Wallah al-Azim, I am listening with very open mind and I might be convinced.
I'll explain it. Liverpool this season wouldn't have won the league if Klopp was manager. Because I believe the players needed a new voice. I believe we needed new tactics. I believe we needed something fresh and new to give the players extra motivation. Now, if you're in Saka, I'm actually going to give you 2 angles to prove my point. So this is the first angle. They need a new voice, fresh, fresh ideas, fresh tactics, something new to uplift everyone around them. Because now they're 1-0 down against Manchester United at halftime. Let's say first game at Old Trafford. Saka, Rice, all these players, Saliba have already heard Arteta's halftime speech 500 fucking times. They need something new. They need something fresh. They need something to motivate them. That's number 1. Number 2, Liverpool are going to sign Isak and Wirtz. Great, fantastic, amazing. What's stopping Arsenal from signing Rodrigo?
Nothing.
Thank you very much. Done.
Yeah, look, for me, I agree with Hassam. I think we need fresh ideas. We need someone to play a lot more attacking, be braver. Like right now, if I look at our first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games, let's say, up to Newcastle in the Premier League, those games will be enough for me to judge is he going to go in with the same conservative, pragmatic mentality? Or is he actually going to say, we have a proper striker, hopefully barring no injury, like hopefully with no injuries, we have all our main attackers. We're going to play a lot more attacking in these games. I'm not talking about the Big Six games. I think Big Six games, fair enough, he's hacked it. I'm never worried about Big Six. I am worried, obviously, just naturally as a fan. But I'll never criticize him for Big Six games because he's been undefeated the last 2 seasons. So what he does against United, Chelsea, Liverpool, City, keep doing that. I have no issues with his playing style there. But he's also playing Leeds and Forest and Newcastle in those first 6 games. If you're not playing on the front foot, attacking, having 3x their shots on target, 3x their XG, 3x their total shots, that for me means you're probably getting in with that same scared mentality that maybe scared is a bit too harsh, but that same conservative mentality of the last season, let me say, or the last 2 seasons. So as long as he changes that mentality and plays proper attacking football and utilizes the strength of the team, then fair enough, I'll say, yeah, I think he can do it, but I don't think he will change. And this is the funny thing. People talk about you have the best defense, the best center-back pairing, the best right-back in the league, one of the best young upcoming left-backs. That, for me, is all the more reason why you should attack. Because it means when you are getting countered more, you actually have a back four, a quality keeper, and 2 good DMs, or 1 DM and 1 centre-mid, who are excellent at winning the ball back. So why are you scared of going all out? Which for me, like, that's one of the biggest critics I've had of him.
I would agree.
Critic, you were going to say something. Go ahead.
No, I was going to agree with that because I think that the solidity of their defense is the fact that they're so well insulated, right? Like when you get exposed, it's not the same thing. The way that teams are playing right now, you see how Liverpool, City, Chelsea play right now. They play with an extremely high line, and exposes that back line immensely. I don't see Arsenal playing like that. They play a lot more pragmatically. They look to probe slowly and keep the game from going up and down, So, yeah, you're right. If he were brave, he would be. And they did have the best defense and these incredible players back there. They should be counted on more to, put out a few fires here and there. But, he doesn't. I don't know if he has the same belief. I think that he's a little bit more of a pragmatic manager. And he thinks that, the way to win leagues is to play with 11 men, playing with the responsibility of snuffing out danger. Rather than being proactive and attacking the spaces. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I agree with you. I think that his time now is close to up, because it's going to get harder to win the league here forward. If he doesn't do it this year, there's no reason for him to come back. Let's just be real. Regardless of where you guys finish, if it's not at the top of the table, there's no reason for him to come back. His message has already been spoken, reiterated time and time again. And it's not getting the results. We're not even talking about, of course you want the league, you want the Champions League, but when was the last time you guys even contended for the FA Cup or something like that? I can't even remember that. And I know he wanted I'm
not going to lie, I don't even care about that. Even if we win the FA Cup and League Cup this season, it's not good enough because you cannot be spending that much money.
He's now past the point where that counts as.
He's past that point, exactly.
He's past it.
That would have been good 2 seasons ago.
Then
I would say yes. You know what? You're picking up something. But
if Maresca doesn't win a trophy next year and we just finish 4th, no one's going to sit here and be like, "Oh, he has to." Well, obviously depending on how things happen, but no one's really going to sit here and be like, "Oh, he's got to go," because he has literally just won. Yeah. People may not count the Conference League, but that Club World Cup was big. That was a big win for him in terms of winning the trophy, getting all the funds in and everything. That's just something that he can go, this is in my locker. I can get over the line and I can against the best of the best. So just believe in it. But right now, Arteta's got nothing to hold on to apart from, I can come second. I won the FA Cup 6 years ago.
Just need to respond to a couple of points.